Go.
Bingo, I'm back. Guess what? The topic is marriage. You know, it's the hardest thing to do. It don't even come with a manual, just like having a baby. That is crazy. How we get together so we love each other, we're going to do this thing together, and it takes this, and this, and we explode. Before you know it, it's over. I mean, I'm not going to touch the topics on all the things, but you know what you can do? Just let's sit down and let's look at this, talk about it. Now watch this. Number one, communication. No verbal speaking, like no cussing her out, no B name, no H name, no slapping a woman, no hitting a woman, no pushing a dude, don't get in his space. We can go on with lots of things that deal with how to build a relationship. But when you get counseling, you go to church, you seek ye first the kingdom, that's God and Jesus. Once you understand that, and both of y'all start talking about what's come first, then the second, then what comes third, then what's come fourth, everything falls in place. I think if the communication is too much Janet Jackson album, that means control. Women, you cannot control your man, and the man, you cannot control your woman. There's no such thing as, I'm going to give my 50%, you give your 50%. No, give me your 100%, you give me your 100%, we'll have a relationship. Money is the root of all evil. Let's not put money first. Let's work on bills. Let's work on, hey, babe, I got enough money saved. I'm going to go get me an outfit. That's my money. He don't tell me what to do with my money. I understand that. Like your neck is broken or something. I mean, let's not go there. I know what you're saying. That's your money. You earned it. But when you marry, you become as one. You don't become as two. You don't stay separated. The cheating is not good. I'll be honest with you. That is not, you married her for better or worse, and then you still got a woman on the side. That don't make sense. If you love her, you love her. No matter what she cuss you out, do all that stuff, you still supposed to stay your ground. I made many mistakes, dude. My right hand of God, I made a ton of mistakes. I walked away. I'm not that, listen, look, since I'm the bad guy, let me take off my mask. Oh, now you know who I am. The honest truth is, I made mistakes just like you. And I walked away from my kid because the mother and I just kept getting into it. Now the kids get older, I feel like I'm the bad guy, but I try to speak up. I can't badmouth the mistakes that happened in the past. Now I have to work on the future, trying to build a relationship with my daughters, my sons and stuff, and nothing I can do about it but swallow my pride and understand they got feelings too. But you don't have to bend over backwards, but you do have to understand the holidays come like Thanksgiving for those who believe in the holiday and those who don't. When you have family gatherings and they don't show up and they don't speak to you, you got to understand, we here for a reason, and we got to find out why we're here and what we're going to do about it. And we ain't here to break up families. We're here to put families together. We're here to get that last name going. We're here to have family reunion. We have to understand how to swallow pride. Love thyself as you love thy neighbor. Once you love yourself, you can love that neighbor. You see that person every day, won't even speak to him, but you love Jesus and you don't see him at all. Now, tell me something ain't wrong with that picture. Even though you still say good morning, that's what you're supposed to do. You can't judge ye not and be judged, Matthew 7 chapter. Think about it. Long as you said something, that's a step towards the right direction. Now, loving yourself is what you're supposed to do. Love yourself and love thy neighbor as you love thyself. That don't mean go sleep with your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? It's to say, good morning, how you doing? You need anything? Food? You don't know what they're going through. Every morning you wake up, that's a gift. That gift means you woke up, you got a chance to see life, what you're going to do with your life. Even though you take care of your kids and do all that, you forgot. It's a song that says, he woke me up this morning and he started me on my way. The Lord is blessing me right now. Now you feeling the rest. That means that tells you opportunity is there. Don't forget, you are valuable. Women are the most valuable things on this earth. I mean, between Jesus, Christmas, Mother's Day. Nothing can beat that. So that tells you, I love my mother. I love my brothers and sisters. I want you to understand how to love your family. Even though you're mad at your sister, even though you're mad at your brother, even though you're angry at them, you have to go make another brother and sister on the side. Tell them, this is my play sister, this is my play brother. If you ask for forgiveness, your life will move on. Because you took time out of your life and said, can you forgive me for hating you? If he said yes, then you move on. When he said, no, I don't forgive you, you reached out and did your job. To get in heaven, you're going to swallow some pride. Because you know what? Salt and pepper, white and black. You still got to walk that straight line, not the big line. You understand? Because people need an opportunity to understand. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's got to deal with something. But if we start to respect each other, smile with each other, say good morning to each other, it takes something to motivate somebody. It's not about a black and white thing anymore. It's about a human. It's a human reality. If two kids can play with each other and they're not looking at the color, something's wrong with that picture. But as human, if we was all blind, we wouldn't have no problem because we couldn't see nothing, right? But guess what? We don't know how to communicate. So now we see each other. We identify everything that's negative. Let's talk about positive. Name some positive stuff. Name something when somebody say, hey, I cooked this pot roast and I'm bringing it over to your house. I want to share it with you. That's positive. You may not even have that food, but somebody decided, I want to come over there. That's what you call Jesus as a spirit said, I need you to take something over there and bless them. You're like, oh my God, thank you. And then before you know it, you said, I ain't have nothing in the house. That's what you call understanding a gift. And we reach out and get these gifts going, we can bless the whole United States. We don't have to suffer. You know, like I was saying, let me go back to this marriage thing. I just jumped off a little subject. It's being honest. What is love? Do you know the person because you live with the person? Have you seen that person cry? Have you seen that person get angry? Have you seen that person get upset? Have you seen that person smile? Have you seen that person joy? Have you seen that person hurt? Have you seen that person in the hospital? That is where you at with love. And when you start seeing that and you there for that person and you spend time with that person, you reach out to that person, you know what you got. I learned something from friends a long time ago. Sometimes opposites do attract. Sometimes you meant for each other, but you don't know until it actually happened. So, blink of an eye. You know who I'm talking to. I'm not going to go on that subject either. But I'm going to just say, it's written. Adam and Eve. And that's all I can say. Because that ain't my job. Matthew 7 chapter, judge ye not and be judged. I can't judge anybody. That ain't my job. I got to get in line just like you. But I know one thing. I can't keep going down the big road. I got to get my cross straight. I don't want my cross crooked like this and I'm hanging like this with a blunt in my mouth. I'm crooked. I ain't right. But I go to church, but that don't mean I'm right. So I can't judge you for that. I'm judging myself. I'm beating myself up. If I'm going to walk the line and say what I'm going to say, it's just do what you do. Be a mentor. Don't go to the club and then go to the church. You can't have a party and then turn around and say, Lord, save me. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying I did it and I got tired of it. And I caught myself bringing a book to the club and I'm sitting there reading. I'm like, why don't I just stop coming? And when I did, I felt better about myself. But I found out, you know, some people raised in church. Some people go to church. Some people get married in church. Some people do the right thing. Let's ask yourself, are you happy where you at right now? What can you do better? And what would you change? We're done. The light went off. The light went off.
Oh man. You cooked too, Joe. You cooked.
What you mean?